Big shifts are shaking up the truck scene lately. Looser emission rules have opened the gates for some bold moves, and Nissan might just be eyeing a spot back in the heavyweight ring. They've already shown some backbone by keeping the V6 alive in the Frontier, bucking the Turbo 4 trend. Now, with naturally aspirated engines getting a second wind, the big question is hanging in the air. Could we really see the 2026 Nissan Titan storm back onto the market? Time to lay it all out. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Life breather for V8s. It's been a roller coaster for big engines lately. Ram, for example, ditched their V8 for a shiny new turbo inline 6. It looked like the end of an era, but the moment new EPA Chief Lee Zeldin pulled a U-turn on the strictest rules, Ram wasted no time rolling the legendary Hemi back onto the lineup. Over at General Motors, the checkbook's wide open. Nearly $900 million earmarked for developing fresh V8s. Clearly, the market's not ready to close the book on big displacement just yet. And that's where the 2026 Nissan Titan starts to make a whole lot of sense. The 5.6-liter V8 they had wasn't just good, it was bulletproof. Plenty of power, a mountain of torque, and the kind of muscle truck buyers actually want. With emissions and fuel economy rules no longer slamming the door on that formula, Nissan suddenly has a wide-open lane to bring it back. Look at the Frontier, it's proof the formula works. Nissan stuck with a naturally aspirated V6 while rivals jumped headfirst into Turbo 4s and hybrid setups. The Frontier's become one of the go-to midsize pickups for drivers who still want that old-school feel. Nissan could ride that same wave in the half-ton segment, and the timing couldn't be better. What the Titan needs to compete in 2026. If Nissan wants to hit the market with real force, it can't just be a straight rerun of the old half-tonner with a shiny badge. The game has moved fast, and buyers expect more than just a big engine under the hood. First off, the look. The last Titan wasn't ugly, but it played it safe. And safe doesn't cut it anymore. Ram, Ford, and Chevy are selling attitude right on the showroom floor. A redesigned Titan needs a bolder face, cleaner body lines, and maybe even a trim or package that feels just a little wild. Think of it as the Instagram factor. People want a truck that looks as good pulling a boat as it does sitting in the driveway. Then there's tech. Nissan's made big strides here with the Aria EV and the new Pathfinder. So there's no excuse for the Titan to show up with a dated infotainment setup. A massive touchscreen, crisp digital gauge cluster, seamless smartphone integration, and a suite of safety tech that works without being annoying. That's the baseline in 2026. Throw in a 360-degree camera system, a towing tech suite, and maybe a few party tricks for off-roaders, and you've got something competitive. Titan Warrior. Is it time for the concept package to finally hit the production? Yes. The Warrior prototype has been one of those most wanted packages that never actually made it to the sales floor, and truck fans haven't forgotten. It had the stance and the attitude to take on anything from a Raptor to a TRX. Well, it was built on the Titan XD platform, which kept it in a weird middle ground between half-ton and heavy-duty, limiting its audience. But imagine this. Warrior design, bolted straight onto a standard half-ton Titan. Same aggressive styling, heavy-duty suspension, skid plates, wide fenders, beefy tires. Basically an off-road bruiser you can still daily drive without feeling like you're piloting a dump truck. With the right gearing and that 5.6-liter V8 growl, it wouldn't just look mean. When will 2026 Titan be available? We're all ears on this one. Nissan has to know the timing's perfect. They can see the V8 tide turning. They hear the enthusiasts asking about the Titan, and they've seen the Ram and General Motors moves right in front of their noses. The decision's already in motion behind closed doors. Product planning teams are crunching numbers, design sketches are floating around, and someone in a Nissan meeting has Titan comeback circled in red. Your local dealer might have caught wind of something, maybe a whispered timeline, maybe just a hint in an internal memo. If you're itching for the Titan's return, it's worth asking. Sometimes those little off-the-record conversations can give you a better idea of when we'll actually see the official announcement. Until then, the rumor mill's going to keep spinning. And with the way the market's shaping up, it feels like the wait won't be much longer. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.